Why are relationships important? Not just any relationships. Romantic relationships. Why do we care about them so much? If at all. All they do is cause more trouble. I mean, you gotta care about someone, you gotta be there for their emotional needs, and then eventually their financial needs, and then, well, every other need that you could probably think about. I mean, you're just like, well, it's because, it feels good and stuff, It's just what humans do. We just like each other and stuff. But what can you do in a romantic relationship that you can't do in a platonic one or in a family one? You can't have sex with your family. I mean, unless you're trying to make money on Pornhub. Boom, 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 boom. But what? Why? I mean, people are doing, people are having those friends with benefits or romantic friendships or I don't know, whatever they want to call it. But is it just to avoid the relationship? Is this better? Is it easier for you? Is it just about sex? Are we only doing it for sex? We just do it so we can fuck. That's why we're in relationships. But clearly not. I mean, you don't just fuck your partner and then you just leave and like, alright, thanks for the pussy, and I'm gonna head out. No, we don't. We don't do it just for that. We do it for more than just that. And what is that? We do it because we care about each other, of course, but what is it about that person? What is it about saying that you are my person? What is it about it? Why do we need to be in relationships? Is it because that, your mother or father or whoever your guardian is wasn't never really that close to you and had a bunch of emotional issues as well? And they never really gave you the things that parents or guardians are supposed to at that young age, and now you just kind of looking for it in other people being at this age, and you try to get that from your father or mother, depending on who you're into, and try to get that love that you never got before as a child. You're trying to get it now. Nah, it can't be that. Of course not. Psh, idiot. It can never be stuff like that. But with friendships, you have your friends, you guys hang out, you guys do things, and friendships are very important. I'm going to make a video on that. Friendships are important. You need to have friends. And, being with people is important, but there's your tight-knit people, and being your significant other is just, I guess, the center of that. Someone that you're very close to, someone you love and you care for. But what is it? What does it all mean? Why can't you do that with multiple people? There's polyamorous relationships or people who have multiple partners and stuff like that. They do that, but a lot of people, at least in the Western world, we're like, nah, that's not okay. That's weird. That's wrong. I don't like it. So you only want one person. And what is this one person? What does this one person give you that these other people can't give you? Besides sex, that's not. What is it about them? You just want to be around them and talk to them all the time. Are they just different? Do you just not have a lot of people that are the way that they are? What does it all mean? What would getting a girlfriend / girlfriend do for you? What would it do for you? How would it enhance your life? What does it do for you that's not going for you now? Because you're lonely. And I get that. Loneliness is a bitch. It's really bad. But it sounds like you just want more people, right? Does it make sense to get more friends? But then it's not the same as friends, because you don't want this, because there's things that you do with your friends that you wouldn't do with your romantic other. So what does it mean? I've been toying with this and just thinking about this. And, I know a lot of you might think this is stupid. There's no point in all these things. But how much have you actually thought about it? Because I bet you haven't. You just, it's that and that. Not really give any answers or anything. Do you need to be in a relationship? I would think you don't have to. There are people who are not really interested in them. And, and there are all of other people who tell those people, like, well, you should be, because you're going to get old and you're going to die and you're going to wish you had kids and this and that and that. But, some people don't have kids. Some people shouldn't have kids, Don't have kids, Don't do it if you don't want them. And, like, oh, you'll change your mind when you get to it. Like, whoa, some people won't change their mind if they don't want to, and that's okay. But, you know, how important is it to have a significant other, to be in romantic relationships with somebody else? How important is it to you, I guess it means. Because some people are completely fine with being by themselves, while other people are like, I need somebody. I need someone. And once I get that other person, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. But why would you be happy? Why can't you be happy on your own? I've heard also, I'll be whole once I have my partner. But what does it mean to be whole? Like you're missing half or something? Do you need someone else to be a person? That kind of sounds unhealthy. I don't know. You know? It's really interesting to think about. What is it about relationships? Some people would just end it with, it just feels good. It makes you feel, it's just a part of life it's just a good part of life that, you can enjoy. But, relationships aren't just like going skiing or, swimming with Shamu, It's like more than that. It's deeper. Because relationships aren't all fun and games. You have to take on your partner's feelings and their family and their friends and their hobbies and the things that their own burdens they have to take care of as well. You have to deal with those things. And those are very important. So it's not just like, oh, it'll be fun to be in a relationship. It's like, I think you being added to my life will add to it. And I just like having you around. I don't know. It's really interesting. Maybe I left you guys with a few questions. Hopefully you're really questioning why you want it so bad. It's always good to question, to think about why you're doing the things you do instead of just doing them autonomously. And next, that's how you end up with the same job that you've been in for 7 years because you've just been doing it and there's just been nothing else. That might have been a little depressing for some, but I think it's good to question yourself. So, until the next one, happy past Thanksgiving, by the way. Sorry I never made a video. I was, but then work and stuff, and I just kind of just been lazy this whole month. But school's coming out, and then eventually I'm going to be making more of these. Instead of just one a month, I make 2 a month. Boom. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.